Hi everybody, I'm Ryan Mortensen and this is Mortensen Motorsports. Today we have a very special car for you, a Mercedes AMG GTR. Good afternoon, car enthusiasts. Today I'm very excited to talk to you about an amazing car. But first I want to take you back down memory lane. When we were young kids, we used to collect those little tiny cars called Hot Wheels. I know I did. And I loved them. And I was really impressed with the exotic cars and the radical design, but nothing was more exciting than the rainbow of colors that came out, such as Tangerine Scream, Plum Crazy Purple, and Hemi Orange. We're going to bring you back to that childlike curiosity with this absolute speed demon dressed in gorgeous hell green Magno, the Mercedes AMG GTR. So many of us got to play with the Hot Wheels as kids, but very few of us got to grow up and acquire the real thing as adults. Enter the Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR, which comes from the genius engineers in Germany. Now, many of you that might be new to motorsports may ask, what is AMG? Well, AMG in Mercedes usually has a more of aggressive look, higher level performance, better handling, stability, and an extensive use of carbon fiber. Now, the AMGs are typically the most expensive and the highest performing in each of the classes of Mercedes-Benz. How fast is it? Well, let's take a look at the numbers. This gorgeous lady carries a 4.0 liter twin turbo AMG precision tuned V8 producing 577 horsepower and 516 pounds of torque, which blasts this aluminum and magnesium composite dream coupe from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, and in the quarter mile, 11.2. The top speed is 198 miles per hour, and in the Nürburgring track time, 7 minutes and 10 seconds, making it the 7th fastest street legal vehicle of all time. We're just 2 miles per hour short of the coveted 200 mile an hour club, but this one's been modified up to 700 horsepower, which makes it a hell of a lot faster. And this two-seater supercar will get you there in all the luxury that you would expect in a Mercedes-Benz. Let's take a look inside. I would have to say that this car is definitely driver focused. Germans are known for the precision, and in the design that went into this Mercedes AMG GTR is no exception. Everything is ergonomically positioned to enhance the performance driving experience. This particular model has all the digital display features that one would expect in an SL and GT model. But amidst all these digital displays, one bright yellow analog knob stands out. This knob is to fine-tune the traction control system for 9 different levels of control. From driving in the snow and ice to opening it up wide on the racetrack, this knob allows the driver to manage the traction control on the fly. Items like the gear shift are trimmed down. If they don't enhance the experience, they are tucked away. After all, this is an AMG Mercedes, and every item is meticulously thought out in the quest for the ultimate racing performance. Want further proof? The race selector is the closest button to the driver. The volume control? Well, that's on the opposite side of the console. But why on earth would you want to listen to music when you could listen to this? There is absolutely no need for an aftermarket exhaust when your car sounds this good. Now you can hear the different distinct sounds of each performance setting. That's German engineering. Now, you know I'm very passionate about cars, but I'm also a sales guy. So let's go ahead and talk about the numbers. The base price of this car is $160,000, but fully optioned out, $203,000. Let's keep in mind that $10,000 alone just for the green hell Magno paint and the carbon ceramic brakes, we know those are expensive, and carbon fiber everywhere, it is so beautiful. Being the 7th fastest street legal car in the world, it's a steal at $203,000. Not to mention, it's a daily driver and very practical. Have I tempted you yet? Mercedes-Benz has introduced this as the beast from green hell, but it's also a practical daily driver. So let's take a look at the trunk. This trunk will hold 2 golf bags for sure, or a long day of shopping on Rodeo Drive. Whatever your needs may be, this is a beautiful daily driver. And a nice little feature I like to point out here is this carbon fiber bar is actually for a luggage stopper, okay? It's a $1,500 option that if you have luggage in the back and you make a quick stop, it will stop the luggage from going to the front. They have thought about everything on this beautiful green hell machine. But now it's time for the whole reason we came out here today. Let's get this sexy green beast and get her out on the road. One thing I was really impressed when I got into this car, well, there's three things I was impressed about. One, the excessive use of carbon fiber. This car has so much carbon fiber throughout this entire car. Underneath the car, in the cockpit, on the outside of the car. I mean, I wonder what the actual amount cost-wise of how much carbon fiber there is. I mean, you have a carbon fiber adjustable spoiler. I mean, that's a lot. I haven't seen a car with this much carbon fiber before throughout. The other thing that I was really impressed about was these bucket seats. They're comfortable. They are very...
Absolutely.
And they're also carbon fiber.
Yep.
On top of that. But man, they are good. But I'm 6'2", and I have lots of headroom. I feel like I got lots of room.
You could actually have a helmet on.
I could have a helmet on for sure.
Yep.
And I think that's one of the biggest complaints I see with a lot of people getting these cars of, do you fit in it? You know, when I was with when I was with Lamborghini, I have to admit, the Aventador, if you have wide shoulders, you're going to be uncomfortable.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and if you're over 6 foot, you're not going to. Yep. It's going to be the GTR though. Forget it. You never fit in that thing. In the Huracan, you're almost tilting your neck. And if it's a Spider, forget it. It's right there in your view.
Yep.
So you know that Italian manufacturer, not so much. Ferrari was a little bit more comfortable for tall guys. I think Porsche really does a great job for tall guys, being tall Germans. But I have to admit, the Germans, Mercedes, they really think about, I think, all types of sizes for people.
Right.
But I just want to see like what it's really like. Oh my God, that sound! That sound! Super fun. I can see exactly why you bought this car. Now, you also own Atomic Tattoo here in Austin.
I do, co-owner with my family. Yep.
Nice. And how many locations do you have right now?
5 locations.
5 locations.
Yeah.
How many years has that been since you've had it here in Austin as a staple?
My dad opened the first one in '92.
Okay.
So, yeah, long time.
Long time.
Yeah. For a tattoo business.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah, I'd say so. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel to experience all the amazing vehicles we have lined up for you in the coming weeks. Today we really got to experience the fusion of performance and luxury. There's a ton of cars built for speed out there, and just as many built for comfort and beauty, but not very many that can challenge the Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR with its perfect combination of both. This car is designed to take anywhere. Whether you want to go out on the town and show her off, head out on the open road and watch the world speed by, or run laps at the track to compete against your peers, this Mercedes has you covered. Sure, there are a few cars out there that can beat it on the track, but there aren't too many that can do it without putting the driver through an uncomfortable driving experience. This green dream will have you feeling fresh and looking great even after an endurance race lasting all day. Life is about balance. Specialization is great, but when it comes to the car you take out every day, it just makes sense to put all your needs at the top of the list. And Mercedes did a beautiful job of creating a perfect balance between speed, comfort, style, and engineering when they created the AMG GTR. I want to give a special thanks to Justin Timming of Atomic Tattoo for joining us today and letting us take this beauty out. On behalf of all of us here at Mortensen Motorsports, tune in, buckle up, and hold on tight for the next ride of your life.